Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Will Johnson, owner and founder of FYPM Staffing, FYPM LLC. And today we have my co-host and a new person. So to the left of me, you guys remember Samantha from Milky Melanin. Go ahead, Samantha, and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, this is Samantha from Milky Melanin, the owner and founder. I am just here to say what's up.
And we have a new guest. We're going to just call her Miss Takeover Cosmetics. She will introduce herself and then we'll just get into the conversation. Go ahead.
I'll take the name Takeover Cosmetics, but my official name is Nicole Harvey. My slogan is Take Over Your Glow. All of my products are tailored to sensitive skin clients. All of my products are organic. They contain no extra chemicals, fillers, dyes, or anything that would irritate the skin. Most of my products are made to heal from within and give you that continued soothing effect to the skin as opposed to just a temporary fix.
Okay, so I met, again, I'm calling Miss Takeover Cosmetics, so I'm going to keep branding her. I met her through Samantha. And I'm going to ask you the same question. First of all, I love the way that a lot of different companies are just networking. And that is one of the best things that you can do to get your message out there is network with other small businesses so we can all can become medium to large size businesses. But I'm going to ask you the exact same question I ask everybody. Why did you start your business?
I didn't want to work for anyone else ever again. So I was determined to make sure I could earn a living, a comfortable living for myself and my children. So I would not ever have to go back and apply for anyone's job.
Yeah, I'm on my way there, hopefully. Samantha, go ahead and ask some questions.
Oh, I just wanted to know why should people purchase your products? Tell us a little bit about it.
Again, my products are organic and tailored to customers with sensitive skin. They provide a long-term effect or cure, I might say, to sensitive skin or irritant issues, not just a temporary fix. I've noticed myself, I have extremely sensitive skin, and I've noticed that if I purchase something that's said it's meant to soothe my skin, it'll just soothe it during application. But I'll notice the next day or the following weeks, I'm still having the same problem, if not worse. The problem is starting to get drier or more rashy, more irritated. And that's when you'll discover all of the ingredients aren't organic. A lot of the things you can't pronounce. Most of the company's products, first or second ingredient might usually be alcohol or water, which don't really help soothe any type of skin irritation. Water is meant to evaporate. So again, you'll get that temporary fix, but it won't be long-term. And I'm looking for long-term help. And that's what I provide to my customers.
Awesome. I do have another question to bounce off of that. As far as taking care of your skin, is there somewhere that they can read a review on your products or leave one for themselves if they, they want to show their updates? So they've been using your products for months or weeks and they want to show the things that it's done for them. Is there somewhere that they can leave that?
Yes. All of my customers contact me on Instagram via Messenger. They submit photos all the time, progress photos when it got in regards to hair and skin. So anytime that you want to see what my products can do for you, you would just visit takeover.cosmetics on Instagram. And I'm also at takeover_cosmetics on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook under my normal name, Nicole Harvey, but you will see my Takeover Cosmetics logo to know that you're in the right place. But anytime you need a testimonial from someone besides a family member of mine, go to Instagram. Photos and testimonials are there. Videos.
Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much. I definitely wanted to know because, people, we oftentimes get so excited to try products and we're like, well, where do we leave our review at? Because I really like this. And we want to make sure that they know where they can leave that review because that's so important because the next customer reading that makes them want to purchase more.
Exactly.
Sorry, trying to unmute my mic. Let me ask a different question because we talked a little bit last night. Talk a little bit about your pivot. We talked about what you were going to do versus what wound up happening, and kind of tell everybody what happened.
Sure. So, pre-pandemic, well, just let me give you a slight history about myself. I have extremely eclectic tastes. I like a little bit of everything and a lot of most things. Okay. So I had plenty of business ideas, but it was very difficult initially, it was very difficult trying to decide which idea to follow. So I just basically did an overhaul of what I do on a day-to-day basis. And my favorite thing to do when I get dressed every day is to put my jewelry on. Mm-hmm. So I started a business under my first and middle name, Nicole Sharice Jewelry. Then I renamed it Nile Rocks Jewelry because I wanted to make the reference to Africa, the Nile River, and the beautiful gems that come from that water. So then the pandemic happened, and all of a sudden the suppliers that I was getting jewelry from, I couldn't get in contact with, especially the ones overseas. And I was dealing with a few different people who didn't even speak English. So the middleman that I was using, didn't have available to me anymore. So as I noticed sales decline and customers, lose interest, I needed to find a product or an idea that a customer would find they needed as opposed to wanting it.
A necessity.
And with that being said, I've always been the type of person that has done DIY projects. I've been making my own skin and hair care products for years and giving them away to friends and neighbors. I didn't even realize how valuable my products were until people started coming to my door with coffee cups, begging for cups of hair oil. So
how amazing is that?
I know. And I didn't even realize it. I can't believe that it didn't dawn on me. But things got serious. The pandemic happened. And then I switched over to selling. My first product was my ginger butter. And that's the one that I used to heal my daughter's eczema. She had a severe case on her neck and the crease of her forearm. So after a year of that being gone with no flare up, I was convinced my product worked. So anyway, that was the first product that I put out, which was the ginger butter. Mm-hmm. And then the second product was my Max Growth hair oil and the whipped hair butter. So from that point, I just started continuing to make products that fit my needs and my family's needs. And that's what I continue to do each day.
Can I ask you a question? Tell me more about the eczema cream, because I know that it is something that is more prominent now. Before we didn't hear about eczema as much as we do now. So I would love to hear about the application of that, the storage of it, how often you need to repurchase it, like, and how often should you apply it? Like, tell me more about that.
So the ginger butter is this product here. Mm-hmm. It's fragrance free. I call it ginger butter because the ginger root extract that I use into the mixture.
Put your hand up behind it, baby. I can't see it. Yeah.
But
yep, I see it. Yep.
That's the ginger butter.
Okay. It
has a pink label with white lettering, so it may be coming up a little difficult to see. Mm-hmm. But
we'll post a picture.
You can also visit my website, takeovercosmetics.com, to see all of my products. All you have to do is click shop now and it'll pop everything up. But the ginger butter is to be used every single day after you shower. The reason for that is because the skin is still open and acceptable. So you want to apply your products so they are able to sink into your skin as opposed to just resting on top. And the best way to do that is with freshly clean skin. The ginger butter, usually this size bottle will last you at least 3 to 4 months. My motto is a little bit goes a long way. So typically I'll have customers order 2 of these a year and they won't need any more after that because it's so well spread. The ginger butter is good not only for eczema, but it's great on sunburn. What do you call that? Razor bump. especially on men who shave their heads. My husband shaves his head, and he had a really bad rash at one point, and the ginger butter healed that up. So it's great on adults and children. I even have on my Instagram a few pictures of mothers that have sent me pictures of their small babies to toddlers with rashes, and they have overnight results. So it's very soothing to the touch immediately, and it'll you'll notice that it'll penetrate down to thicker layers of the skin as time goes on and give you a little bit more relief than just the normal steroids that the doctor may provide.
Should it be refrigerated, or it's fine to apply as is?
So you can apply this as is, but if you live in extreme heats, or you may not turn your air conditioning up as high as others, you want to store this in a cool place, like under the bathroom sink, or if it's even too hot for that, stick it in the fridge. If you notice that your product melts, that's just fine. You simply just put it back in the refrigerator. It'll turn back to its normal consistency. You can even whip it back up to make it fluffy. But remember, a little bit goes a long way, and that'll last you for months.
Awesome. I do want to piggyback on a little bit more of your products, because to be honest, we're so intrigued by everything that you have, because it's so beneficial to the skin and to people, because we're all looking for something that'll help us glow. I know that you have a glowing oil. Can you tell me a little bit about that one?
Yes, I actually set up a few of my most popular products here, but this is the Glow Up. It has a transparent label. I'm not sure if you can see that well on the camera, but that's called the Glow Up. This is the after shower body oil. It has honey almond extract. It's very lightly scented. One of the benefits that I wanted to have for sensitive skin products was actual scent. I remember not being able to buy anything with scent because my skin was so sensitive. So I like to make sure that I add at least a little. So this is good for your eczema as well. This is the product that you would use immediately after the shower. This is non-greasy, lightweight, spreads on all over the body. I use about a nickel to a quarter size amount for the upper body, and then the same amount for the lower body, and that's about enough for the day. And then I follow it up with the ginger butter on my affected areas. Like sometimes I had a chemical burn on this hand, so I use the ginger butter to keep that soothed, and then on the normal places that you'll get dry, like elbows, knees, feet. And so you multi-layer your products so you can get the best out of them. Always remember, use a little bit of each when you're doing product layering, so you aren't overly saturated and oily. But this one is the one that I use as opposed to lotion. I haven't used the lotion in quite some time. And if I do use a lotion, it's a lotion that I make. And because these products are so nourishing, you don't need very much lotion at all.
Okay, give me a lesson that you would tell yourself when you were first starting. Like, let's go back to when you first started. You didn't know what you know now, because this is usually a funny story. What is something that you've learned that will help other people who are just starting out?
I would tell people, don't procrastinate. If you have an idea in a rough stage, put it out. Use the product on your friends, your family, whatever that might be. I don't care if it's a t-shirt, a hat, or actual product that you might use on your skin or hair. It may not be perfect to begin with. You may not find the labels you want. You may not find the jars, the lids, the display that you want. You may not find the packaging that you want. But as long as you have a quality product and you are practicing good business practices, such as keeping your area clean, being customer friendly every single time, no matter what customer it is, no matter how much money they spend, making sure your products are insured and that you are covered legally in your business, I think you can't go wrong. Put your ideas out there, start, and keep changing them as your mind changes.
I want to jump on something you just said. Me and Samantha talked about this on her podcast, and every podcast that I've had since, everybody brings it up. It's the customer focus. Speak a little bit more on that, because people don't realize that customer that just runs past you that day, that doesn't have a lot of money, will remember how you treated them. And the next time they come around, they won't really want to mess with you for the most part.
Being professional and customer detailed and oriented is a must, no matter what business you have. if you cannot find it within yourself to treat your customers the way you might treat your child or your mother or your grandmother, you might not want to be in business. Customers come back because of the way they were treated, not really because of the product, because there are so many people that have the same exact product as you. They come back because they like you. They like the way they were treated. People will always remember the way they were treated, no matter how long ago it might have been.
I definitely agree with that, Nicole, 110%. I mean, starting a cosmetic line, one, I want to congratulate you on that, because that is a huge milestone, because, you know, a lot of people are afraid of their dream and afraid to start something. They're scared of what may happen. And to see you launching your line and being continuous with it. And honestly, I think that you have amazing products based on what I've seen. And I have tried. Your lip scrubs are amazing.
Thank you.
I want you to know, you know, keep up the good work, girl, because you're doing your thing. And I see nothing but greatness in your future, honey.
Thank you. I'm glad you spoke that into me. I have nothing but more things to put out. I make products based on my needs. So as I need things, I'm sure that everyone else does. My latest product was the beard oil. A few of my customers were saying that I didn't have stuff for men, and that's absolutely not true. Every single product that I have, a man can use, whether it be after shower body oil, whipped body butter for their ginger, for their eczema or any skin issues. I even have body butters that come in different scents. You can view all of them on the website. The hair care products are for all types of hair, and men and women, young and old. So there's something for everyone. In addition to the products that I have in front of me, I even have body wash and lotion sets in masculine, feminine, and unisex scents. So again, visit takeovercosmetics.com to view the full product line. Once you reach the end of the list, click view all, because there's plenty to see.
And I wanted to jump on that and tell you, I purposely didn't wear any foundation today because I wanted them to see my bags, because, you know, I got them, girl. And I did get a cream from her that I am going to begin to use. And I want you guys to see the results firsthand, because we have to take the time to support our businesses, especially small businesses, especially small Black businesses. We want to take the time to give them the chance and the opportunity. We can't always rush to the store and give our money away to the $1 million businesses that's already made. So I want to let you know that I'm in full support, girl. You got me out here. I'm showing you all this.
I'm glad. I hope you continue to use the eye cream. I use it every single day. At one point, especially when I began starting my business, and you know how you can skip sleep quite often, I noticed the puffiness start to come. Not necessarily any wrinkles or sagging, which the product can help with as well. But I noticed that my eyes were becoming even more puffier and puffier by the day. So I can even attest that the Hello Beautiful Under Eye Cream, which is this product here, it works. This will depuff and prevent fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet, dark circles. This is pure organic heaven on your face. And I swear by it. This is the first product that I use in the morning after my shower. This is the first thing that goes on my face, under my eyes, and whatever excess I just rub it all over my face. Then I follow it up with the Glow Up Wild Rose Hydration Oil. This oil here is a multi-use oil, but it is for hydrating all types of sensitive skin. I use it on my face, and I also use it in the yoni area. A lot of my customers purchase this as a yoni oil. This removes any
and can you tell us what a yoni oil is?
A yoni oil is a oil or a scented oil that you use to detox your skin on the vaginal area. Most people use this after they either shave or wax, and they use it in addition to possibly a good long bath or a yoni steam.
And what is the benefits of it?
Benefits keeps any type of fungus and bacteria away from the delicate area. When you shave and wax, you can grow fungus as well as bacteria, ingrown hairs, and all types of pimples or bumps from simply shaving or waxing. So when you perform that act, you want to make sure that the skin is clean and nourished before and after to prevent any discoloration, depigmentation, dark scars. All of that is unsightly and makes you very uncomfortable and
And how
self-conscious.
often should you use it, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, this is something that you would use every single time you wax or shave. So
Okay.
if you do that every other day or once
So
a
as
week,
needed.
make sure you use it then.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, I just want to bring something up really quickly. So far, everybody I've had on this series, you guys know your information backwards and forwards. And I just want to bring that up because when you own your business, if you don't know it, nobody else will. You have pulled up product after product, know exactly what they do, and you're not even really paying attention. You're just going off of it. Like I can tell you're a salesperson. You're selling your business and you're selling yourself. So that is one of the most important things that we have to be able to do. Let me ask you one more question. What does your team look like?
I'm the team. My team consists of myself. My husband lifts heavy things for me. So does my son. And my daughter, she does sorting and organizing. There's a total of 4 of us. My husband, my 12-year-old son, and my 9-year-old daughter. That's the team. And all my ancestors and spirit guides.
And do you do mass production? So if you have a client or a guest who needs I don't know, let's say they want 30 bottles of something, would you be willing to provide that for them along with just regular selling?
Most definitely. I provide large amounts and quantities to customers quite often. I'm in the kitchen, so-called lab, every single day, making one product or another. I like to keep myself extremely organized with my production schedule. So I'll have a day where I'm doing butters only, a day where I'm doing bath salts only, a day where I'm doing hair care only. And I like to keep it organized that way so I can keep up with which batch came out when and went where. It's easy to stay organized when you keep everything organized in regards to making the product.
How long? What's the shelf? You just brought something up. How long is your shelf life on your products?
So the shelf life for my products are over a year long because they don't have any water. These products will not mold, will not go bad on you because they are all oil and butter based, which means as long as you don't get any water in it, you won't have any molding or stale life issues. Most products that contain water as a base, then you have to worry about the shelf life. But then if it's an oil or a butter, those things will last on your counters and shelves for years at a time, as long as you don't let any moisture get into them. So that's why we suggest that you store your products under the bathroom sink or in a cool, dry area away from moisture. If you're using a product in the shower, I also let you know, keep it away from the water. I have gotten water into my whipped hair butter before, and I still didn't see any mold, but just know that it's a possibility that fungus and mold can grow. But as a customer that uses their own products, I haven't witnessed anything like that. But if you integrate water into your recipes, then you have to determine shelf life, which then shortens it. Usually a jar of butter will only last you about 2 to 3 months because water might be an ingredient.
Awesome. And since you are Takeover Cosmetics, do you do lives? Do you show people how to apply your products often? Is that what we can see on your Instagram already? Or do we have more of that coming soon? What can we expect from you?
Yes, that's a project for next week. I'm going to do a demonstration on how to layer products. And then the one following that will be a demonstration on how to use the hair care products. I do provide hair care tips with each purchase. They can also be found on the website under each product, so you'll know exactly how to use your products to get the best out of them. But then I also like to demonstrate, because not everyone is as hair or skin savvy. This may be a young teenager buying your product and they don't know what to do, as opposed to a person who is more experienced with handling their hair and may know what is needed. So I like to give step-by-step tips on how to use the products and how to apply them.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Like everything you have taught us today, because this was a teachable moment for sure. Like I feel like I have gained so much knowledge about different products, especially your products. What to do with Yoni oil, because I can first thing I say, I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what to do, girl. But thank you so much for like educating us and also letting us find out more about you and your brand.
Thank you very much. This is my passion. I've been playing with this stuff for so many years now. I could talk about it all day. It's like I'm at the grocery store. I get a compliment on either my skin or hair, or someone even asks about an ingredient that I have in my cart. And then we get into a conversation about what I'm purchasing that for. And then it just becomes a whole thing. I do offer consultations as well on skin and hair. Those services are available on my website. You only have to contact me at Nicole at takeovercosmetics.com. That's my email address. And you can schedule a consultation for healthy hair or healthy skin.
Okay. And then I do have another question before we let you go, girl. What would you tell another entrepreneur who is following your path? What advice would you give them?
Keep going. Stay positive. Let go of any negative mindset. If you woke up today and you cannot even figure out where the thought came from, that you couldn't do it, make sure you release that thought and send it back to wherever it came from, and keep doing exactly what you were doing, because you know deep down in your soul that doing what's meant for you will keep you on your path towards your dreams. And I just say keep following that.
Yeah, I firsthand believe that energy is everything. Sometimes you meet the perfect people and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you meet people that you weren't even supposed to be in the same room with, and they gave you the worst energy. It put you down, it discouraged you. And sometimes we have to reel ourselves back in and remind ourselves that, girl, you got this. Or, sir, you got this, honey. Get yourself together. Get up off that flow. You got this. Go make this money, because there's money out here to be made. And it's not all about money. It's about passion. It's about driving what you believe in. And when you believe in something that you've created, as you do, because maybe your brand speaks for yourself, it moves. And I firsthand have seen you move this product. I mean, the way that you sell your product is amazing. The way that you announce what you have and the knowledge that you give while selling it is amazing.
Thank you. Energy is everything. And in addition to the energy, my intentions behind it is what really sets the stage. Because myself going into business was not just about making money. It's about making my family comfortable. It's about building a legacy that I can leave for them. And I know those intentions are as pure as they get. So I can go nowhere but up. There is no limit to anything that I can do. And I am going to continue to be a success for myself and my family.
If it's up, then it's up, girl.
All right. Before we go, let us know where we can find you. Let us know all your social media and your website.
So my website is takeovercosmetics.com. That's capital TAKE, capital OVER, capital COSMETICS.com. I'm at takeover_cosmetics on Instagram, as well as takeover.cosmetics on Instagram. I'm under Nicole Harvey with the Takeover Pink Cosmetics logo on Facebook. You can contact me by email for a consultation on skin and hair at Nicole@takeovercosmetics.com. And I can be reached by phone. My business line is 563-362-0217. That is an Iowa number. It's a toll-free call. And I'm available Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, on weekends from 7 to 3. I work very early hours for my customers, so don't feel bad about reaching me if you're having a crisis with your hair in the morning.
Do you have anything coming up?
Yes, my next project are going to be the how to use product videos. So those will be announced on my Instagram. I'm going to post them on my YouTube that's coming very soon. That announcement will be made on the Instagram as well. I currently have the YouTube channel, but I don't use it often enough to even tell you the name. I think I named it Takeover Cosmetics, but I'll make sure I announce that on the Instagram. Make sure you follow me at any time. That's how you know when new products are coming out, how to use those products, and again, tutorials and testimonies from other customers.
So Samantha, what do you have coming with Milky Melanin?
MilkyMelanin is making moves, honey. So right now, MilkyMelanin is focused on getting into the brick and mortar with Sculpt. So we will be in a physical location very soon. You can follow us on IG for all details on that. Also, we have a pop-up shop coming up this Sunday, which is June 27th. It'll be from 1 to 5 in Park Forest. You can also get the details from that on our IG as well. Big things going on. I don't know why I have this choppy sound, you guys. But either way, definitely check us out on IG. There's so many more details coming up. You will definitely be seeing Takeover Cosmetics coming soon on MilkyMelanin too. We're gonna partner up and do some things, girl, because you got a lot going on, and I like what you're doing.
Thank you. We will partner up. I'm sure that we can only grow each other's brands and help one another. We are really trying to get in the practice of practicing great business economics amongst one another, so your money can stretch 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-fold. So if you don't know what that means shop black so they can shop black and shop black again. Stay away from Amazon.
We want to circulate the money in the Black community. Absolutely.
Do you have any pop-up shops coming up?
I do. I pop up at the Cedar Rapids Nouveau City Market every single Saturday. When I'm in the city of Chicago on holidays, you can always find me at the Swap-O-Rama Market in Alsip. Again, you can reach me on Instagram if you'd like to know when I'm going to be at either one.
And MilkyMelanin
sometime soon?
Yes, MilkyMelanin will be going to visit Takeover Cosmetics July 10th. We will be in Iowa at the
Nouveau City Market in Cedar Rapids.
That's where you'll catch us.
Yes, we'll be there on Saturday, July 10th, and we're still trying to decide if we're going to do the following day, which is the Sunday. But we will be there with plenty of products, organic products for our skin types, our hair types, for us by us.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. This was really informative. What we have coming up on the series is Milky Melanin 2, part 2, because we talked for about an hour after we got off, and it was so much more game that you guys should have heard. We're going to do Sculpt 2. Connoisseur Cookies is coming up, which is owned by male. The Voice Project is coming up, which is owned by male. This has all been women so far. And just stay tuned. If you're interested in being on this series, please let me know on IG, FYPM_staffing, and we will reach out to you. But thank you so much for Takeover Cosmetics. We learned a lot, and I will be making a purchase. And thank you for MilkyMelanin as always. I will talk to you guys later.
Thank you. Goodbye.